This is Andy Enderkin, and he runs the SMP, but he's not very good at it, and he removed me from the server for what I think is a stupid reason. I want to mention at the start of the video that, of course, this video contains bias from me, but I want you to decide who is in the right and who is in the wrong on your own and tell me in the comments. I start the conversation by saying, Andy, why am I not in Andy SMP private? Did you, kick me, or did I somehow leave? Andy responds by saying, inactivity. Before you argue, you never chatted in Discord and never really did anything important. I respond with, I never got the chance to do anything important. But that's not even true. I literally broke one of the main parts of the server. For context, on the server spawn there was a bedrock box in the sky, with command blocks giving each player 2 effects. Me and Hazer6 used boats to glitch into the box and destroy Andy's observers, triggering the command blocks, giving him effects. I didn't make a video on it because there wasn't enough content, and when later a battle occurred, I was eating and wasn't able to participate. I want to also mention Hazer did not make a video, so that kind of really doesn't help Andy's argument, and yeah. Andy replies to my message with, Bro, like 8 wars happened. First of all, if 8 wars happened, why did you only make, as far as I can tell, a video about 1 war? Second, have you considered that I live in a different time zone than you, and when wars last a few hours, I can't join them? Third, I didn't join at the beginning of the server, so I wasn't obviously here for all the wars. I replied with, For like the last 2 weeks I was working on a video, and I couldn't finish because the season ended. Also, I helped in one war. And he just responds with, Which one? I guess he can't come up with a defense for why I tried to make a video. And I reply by saying, But I didn't know any others happened. The when where you got trapped after the Among Us event. When I said when, I meant one. Andy starts to get desperate and replies with, Well, you still didn't communicate and barely talked and never made a vid. And barely did anything. Reapply if you're that desperate. Just so you know, Andy, I'm not desperate. Especially not to get back into an SMP that's this stupid. But I replied by saying, I just told you why I couldn't make a vid. And he said, Your fault. I'm sorry, what? So I said, and the problem was I never had gear after that war, which was the first war the war I already talked about. He replied with, You should have contacted me. He obviously meant should have, not should have. But I just think it's funny to pronounce it exactly how he said it. We then talk about how the server didn't last long because I was not even on it for a month, and there's a bunch of other context there. It doesn't really give us, either of us, any better argument. I just got a little confused, and yeah. Today, I decided to tell Andy that I was making this video, just for fun. He told me, What? The NDSMP is cancelled, and I'm making it better. Real hoster, members that won't quit after 1 second, and just an uplifting community. You're telling me you're mad that members are quitting after 1 second, and you remove me? What is this? But I tell him, no, no, no. I meant about why it's stupid that you removed me from the server. But he responds with, Well, I don't want to be called out for something I find reasonable or found reasonable. So you think it's fine to remove me from the SMP, but when I tell the internet you can't handle it, really shows that you don't actually believe in your reasoning. And I respond by saying, Then you shouldn't care. But he says, I care if I specifically got called out, but alright, you do you. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no, you can't call me out. No, no, no. You can't call me out for what I did because, I don't know. No, I don't want you to. Like, bro, if you found your reasoning reasonable, then you wouldn't have a problem with it. So, yeah. And he removed me. because I didn't talk on Discord. And he can't handle any criticism, apparently. But what did we not talk about that's still a problem? Well, first of all, till the end, I was working on a video. I thought the server was going to end a week from when it actually ended. I can't quote what Andy said because he removed me from the Discord server, but I guess I got confused. I'll take the blame for that one. I don't think Andy removed me for not making videos. I think he wanted me to do things that helped him make content. This would align with the narcissistic server name and just the overall seemingly narcissistic personality Andy has. I mean, I don't know. Like, literally, he named an SMP ND SMP. Get a little more creative, maybe. Which, speaking of, if you can't come up with a name besides ND, it means it's not a good idea because you don't have anything unique besides yourself. But there is another problem with the server. There are no rules. It's hard to make content when my base gets raided daily. And by no rules, I mean like anarchy, except you can't hack. There are rules, just not ones that help you make content. I don't think it's good to have a scripted SMP, but you need at least some scripting to make videos, because otherwise, they never come out. That's why I'm announcing Vanilla SMP, an SMP that makes it easy to make content without using a bunch of plugins. So if you're a content creator, join the Discord server in the description, and we won't have any bad rules or kick people for no reason.